Close your eyes and imagine ancient empires. You probably see pyramids, Roman legions, or Chinese dynasties. Now open your eyes and look down. At your feet, right now, there's an empire older than Egypt, larger than Rome, and more technologically advanced than anything humans built until the Industrial Revolution. It's been running for 100 million years, and you've probably stepped on it without ever knowing. We humans love to think we invented civilization. Agriculture? Ours. Architecture? Ours. Warfare? Definitely ours. But here's the humbling truth. Every human achievement was already perfected by insects while dinosaurs still roamed the earth. They built cities with climate control. They developed agriculture 50 million years before our ancestors stood upright. They waged wars with military strategy that would impress generals. Today, we're uncovering 7 insect empires that prove we're not the first civilization on this planet. We're just the newest. Number 7 takes us to the jungles of South America, where you'll see lines of ants carrying leaf fragments like tiny green umbrellas. For centuries, scientists thought they ate these leaves. They were wrong. Leafcutter ants don't eat leaves at all. They farm with them. They bring leaf fragments underground to feed a specific fungus species that they cultivate as their only food source. This isn't simple gathering. It's true agriculture, perfected 50 million years before humans planted our first crop. These ants weed out contaminant fungi, use antibiotics from bacteria on their bodies to protect their gardens, and pass farming knowledge from generation to generation. Their underground farms have ventilation systems, waste disposal, and crop rotation. When humans first figured out farming 12,000 years ago, leafcutter ants had already been agriculturists for 50 million years. We're not the inventors of farming, we're the newcomers. Number 6 doesn't build permanent cities because they're always on the move, conquering everything in their path. Army ants. A single colony can contain over 1 million individuals, and when they march, nothing survives. But here's what makes them true empire builders: their military organization. Army ants have specialized castes, soldiers with massive jaws, workers who carry prey, and even living bridges. When they encounter a gap, workers link their bodies together so the column can cross. They're the only animals other than humans known to create living structures during movement. Their raids are coordinated with chemical signals so precise that thousands of ants act as one superorganism. The Roman legions had nothing on these. Conquerors' army ants have been conducting organized warfare for 100 million years, and they've never lost a single war. Number 5 builds structures so advanced that human architects still study them. Termites. A termite mound isn't just a pile of dirt, it's a skyscraper with built-in climate control. These towers can reach 30 feet high, which relative to termite size is like humans building mountains. Inside, an intricate network of tunnels creates passive ventilation that maintains perfect temperature and humidity while outside temperatures swing wildly. They have nurseries, fungus farms, royal chambers, and waste disposal systems all connected by highways. Some mounds have been continuously occupied for thousands of years, passed down through more generations than any human dynasty. When humans first built mud huts 10,000 years ago, termites had already been constructing high-rises with air conditioning for 100 million years. They didn't need architects. They evolved them. Number 4 practices democracy more sophisticated than many human governments. Honey bees. When a hive becomes overcrowded, The queen and half the workers must find a new home. Scout bees go searching, then return to perform dances that communicate direction, distance, and quality of potential sites. But here's the remarkable part. Other scouts don't just follow, they investigate. They visit the proposed locations themselves, then return to dance for their preferred site. Gradually, consensus builds as more scouts dance for the same location. When enough agree, the entire swarm moves. This is true democratic decision-making, practiced 100 million years before ancient Greece invented the word. Bees don't have politicians, campaigns, or propaganda. They just have a system that works so well, they've been using it since dinosaurs. Entering our top 3, the dark side of empire, building slave maker ants. These species don't do their own work. Instead, they raid other ant colonies, steal their pupae, the cocoons, containing developing ants, and bring them home. When these stolen ants emerge, they don't. They're captives. They simply begin working for their captors. Some slave maker species have become so dependent on this system that they've lost the ability to feed themselves. If separated from their slaves, they starve to death. Their entire society is built on exploitation, perfected over millions of years. It's a chilling reminder that the dark patterns of human history, conquest, slavery, exploitation, aren't human inventions. They're strategies that evolved long before we existed. Number 2 builds with tools so sophisticated they use their own bodies as equipment. Weaver ants. These architects construct nests by pulling living leaves together and stitching them with silk. But here's the impossible part. Adult ants can't produce silk, so they use their own larvae as living silk dispensers. A worker gently holds a larva in its jaws and moves it back and forth like a shuttle, guiding it to stitch leaves together. The larva doesn't die, it simply produces silk on demand while being used as a tool. Then they form living chains with their bodies to pull larger leaves into position, sometimes hundreds of ants linking together to create bridges and pullers. This is cooperative construction on an industrial scale, achieved without blueprints, without communication beyond chemicals, and without any individual ant understanding the overall plan. Our number 1 empire is so vast, so sprawling, that it spans continents. The Argentine ant. Supercolony. Originally from South America, these ants have been accidentally transported worldwide by humans. But here's what makes them an empire. In Europe, a single colony stretches 6,000 kilometers from Italy to Spain, containing billions of workers from millions of nests that recognize each other as family. In California, another colony spans 900 kilometers. In Japan, another. They're not multiple colonies. They're one global super colony that, when encountering each other in lab tests, show zero aggression. They recognize each other as belonging to the same massive family. This is the largest empire on Earth, an interconnected civilization spanning thousands of miles, containing more individuals than humans have ever amassed, operating as one coordinated superorganism. And you've probably never heard of it. These 7 empires force us to reconsider what civilization means. We built pyramids, termites built skyscrapers. We invented farming. Leafcutter ants farmed for 50 million years before us. We created democracy. Bees voted before Greece existed. The ground beneath your feet contains cities older than any human structure, ruled by species that have been building empires since before our ancestors climbed down from trees. We're not the first civilization on Earth. We're just the ones big enough to finally notice the others. Which of these insect empires amazed you most? I personally can't get over the Argentine Supercolony, an empire spanning continents that nobody talks about. Comment below with your biggest shock. If this video changed how you look at the ground beneath your feet, smash that like button. It helps more people discover the hidden world around them. And if you want to explore more of nature's best kept secrets, subscribe and hit the notification bell. We reveal the invisible world every week. Until next time, remember, you're never alone. Every step you take passes over empires far older than your own.